Okay, today we are going to show you how to set up a simple experiment centered around solar energy. So the question that we're trying to answer with this experiment is which color works best for a solar panel? A solar panel harnesses the sun's energy, and you can have a type of solar panel that harnesses the sun's energy to produce electricity, but you can also have kinds of panels that absorb the energy from the sun and turn it into heat to heat up water or another liquid to use for heating your home. So this experiment is really simple. All you need are at least 4 different index cards. You could start with white and then color the other 3. You're going to want to color at least one of them to be black. You can leave one white, and then you could choose your other 2 colors you want to test. You also need plastic bags or saran wrap to put over your experiment. And then you need ice cubes and a timer. You can alternatively use Dixie cups that you've colored instead of the index cards, though the index cards will work better here. So what we're going to do is we're going to place an ice cube on each index card inside of the plastic bag, and we are going to test to see which ice cube melts the fastest. So if we think about it, the ice cube that melts the fastest means that that index card was able to absorb the most of the sun's energy. So we want to make a hypothesis here about what we think will happen. So my hypothesis is that I think the black index card will absorb the most of the sun's energy and melt the ice cube the fastest. So when you have your setup ready and you have your index cards on a nice sunny area, or if the sun's not out, you can place these underneath a light, an incandescent or a grow light will work for this as well. Okay, now we're going to place our ice cubes inside. Okay, now I have placed each of my ice cubes on top of my index card and closed the plastic bag and started my timer. You're going to want to make sure that the ice cubes are roughly about the same size to start with. So I have my timer going here, and we're going to watch and observe to see which ice cube melts the fastest. Okay, so I've left my index cards here for a little over an hour. If you were doing this experiment, you'd probably want to wait until your ice cubes completely melt. But if I come in close here, you can see that of the 4 index cards, if you can see that, it's a little hard to see through the plastic. It is in fact my black ice cube, or the ice cube that is on the black index card, that has melted the fastest out of all 4. Again, you're going to want to record your data, right? So you would wait until your ice cubes completely melted. You would write down when each of the ice cubes melted in order to draw conclusions from the results of your experiment. So you will want to refer back to your hypothesis. My hypothesis was that my ice cube on the black index card would melt the fastest, and in this case I was correct. This is the case because the color black absorbs heat energy versus white, the color white, which reflects energy from the sun, that light energy from the sun. And so solar panels, especially ones that are absorbing that sun's energy to produce heat, to heat up water or a liquid, are best black because that solar panel will absorb the most of the sun's energy. So in your conclusion, you're going to want to refer back to your hypothesis and offer an explanation for your results.